Yeah, I'll send it in the chat if I can. Let me see here.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
okay. Sent in the chat.
Guys, you can watch via YouTube though. We're live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube.
Yes, I'm right now. I'm live streaming it. So should we start then? Let me open my video
Yes,
here.
sir.
I don't know if video is
Oh,
necessary, but okay. It's dark here as well. So let me share my screen, which is better here.
sure, sir.
So yeah.
Hmm.
Hello guys. Nice to meet you all. My name is Stitch or Thiago in my real life name. I am the CMO
Teeth.
on Parallelium, and today I'm here to present you a project called Parallelium. It has a difficult pronunciation, but just say whatever the way you want. It's Parallelium, but depending where you live, you have some problem. I think pronouncing the L of the Parallelium or something. Anyways, what is Parallelium? I will explain for you. Let me just check here if the transmission is okay. Okay, good. So Parallelium is a game, RPG game, which has classes, jobs, professions, just like any other RPG. You know, if you play Tibia or 2D games or 3D games, you know what a RPG is. So Parallelium is a RPG where you can craft items, you can collect resources, you can kill mobs, you can even kill other players. Right now the game is on closed alpha. We will be releasing the closed alpha on day 1 of 23. So it's coming like 9 days from now, and we will be releasing the closed alpha so you can play the game and test with your own NFTs. But talking about Parallelium, it is a RPG where you can be anything you want and you can be anything you want to do. So you can be anything you want to be and you can do anything you want to do. The idea is that you don't need to follow the same path that everyone does. For example, in real life, you don't need to do the same thing that someone else does, right? If someone is like uh, studying to be a medic, you don't need to study to be a medic as well. You can follow your own path, your own dreams, your own desire. So that's the idea. If you don't want to be like just killing monsters, just collecting items from them, you can focus on being a merchant, for example, and sell items and buy items from other players and making some earnings with that. I will explain how you earn in Parallelium, but it's very simple. There is no mystery here. It's very simple to understand. What we propose with this game is that you have fun. The first thing here is to have fun. We are not here to sell you NFTs and don't give you a game, a real game. You know, because you see a lot of projects that are not real games. I can say, for me at least, I can say that those games that we see they announcing, they saying that they are selling NFTs are real games. I don't think that clicking on a button that says fight and then you see the animation and then you receive a token is a game. I don't think that that kind of thing is a game. Do you think it's a game? Like I have this question for you. Let me know.
No. Game.
That's
You can enjoy the game and
yeah.
just worrying about what you earn.
You are not playing. You are not putting effort. You are not just
So
watching.
I've got a little question about the game. So
Sure.
if
Huh.
so, we can have like player to player trading.
Yes, that's the in-game marketplace. So you can put your
Oh, nice.
items to sell to others. It's just like any
Regular
other.
RPG game.
Yep. What
Oh
we are
yeah.
making here is allowing players to sell the items. For example, you have a armor or a sword, and then you can sell it to other players using the in-game currency. So you can sell the in-game currency. So for example, you have 10k of the in-game currency, then you can trade for the BUSD, for example. So you may
Yeah.
think like, whoa, but if we can sell the in-game currency, people will be selling it, and then the price will go down. Uh, no, because we don't. You can't farm the in-game currency. You can't you can't kill a monster and drop in-game currency of the monster. That's not possible. We are not making a game for you to farm in-game currency for you to sell, like promising that everyone will be rich. That's not true. We are making a game where you can sell the items for the in-game currency. So you can sell the in-game currency. You. I think it's very simple to understand the idea here. It's like,
Yeah.
so for example, you want to,
It's
yeah,
the real essence of the game was just you can earn about, by the way, on hunting monster. I gaining weapons, equipments through monster, right?
yeah,
Then sell it on the marketplace, then
exactly.
earn some in-game currency, which is Florin, right? If I'm not correct. If
Yes,
I'm correct,
Florence.
Florin.
Yep. It's
Ah,
trading. So you earn by trading your items. So if you have armor, mage armor or something like that, you can sell it, put it on marketplace in the in-game marketplace, and then someone buys. When someone buys, they will be using the in-game currency. So you can take the in-game currency if you want to spend it on other armors or other items. You can, but if you want to just sell the in-game currency, you can sell it. So it has a fixed price because you can't farm the in-game currency. For you to buy armor, you have to buy the in-game currency. So the idea here, guys, is that we are bringing a real game. So the focus is to play, have fun. So what we plan to do is to bring more players, not just people that want to make money. Yeah, it's good to make money. We all agree on that, right? Right? Making money is good, but we are building a game here. And if you talk to someone that just play games and say, "Oh, you can make money by playing a game," they don't don't believe you because it's for normal people, let's say like that, they don't know, they don't understand about Web3. So what we are trying to do
most
here
like.
is to build a game. So first of all, game. There is a game. It needs to be fun and also needs to have content. You can just watch animation, click on a button and see the animation and receives a token. That's not a game. I'm sorry, but that's not a game. So you have to play. You have to move your character, use your skills, attack monsters, collect, sell. You have to feel the game. That's what we are building here. And talking about the game, um, day 1 of 23, the game is releasing the closed alpha version. We have the pre-sale going right now. It's live, but I'm not here really to sell. But of course, pre-sales are important because they help the game continues. Like developers get motivated, team get motivated, so they can develop more, and we also can put money for people to earn. So I will show you the pre-sale. I'm here on the website, so you can see here that you can buy boxes. I will be quickly about this. You can buy boxes. It's like weapons for your archer, for your swordman, and so on. There are shields. There are a lot of things, skins. So if you want to have a cool looking tank, you can have. So here as you can see, you can buy skins. Skins, if you play, for example, League of Legends, you know what a skin is. It doesn't change anything, like it's just cosmetic. It's just for, to be cool. So you have a lot of options here that you can buy. This is just cosmetic. It don't change your attributes or anything else.
Nice.
We have
One quick
avatar.
question, sir.
What?
One quick
Sorry.
question.
Oh, yeah.
Does the hero you used is part of the NFT
Part
or the
of.
character, the NFTs?
Oh yeah. Everything here is NFT. So this you can sell to other players later as well.
Oh,
The
nice.
the skin. So that's what we are building here. Like we are bringing a game where you can have fun, skins, and everything else that you see in RPGs. But you can sell it to other players the way you want to. We also have Tofu NFT, the marketplace. So if you buy something or receives an NFT, you can sell it on Tofu NFT. We are verified on there. So yeah, I'm just here saying that because we understand that some people don't want to play the game, they want to sell the NFT, and it's okay, totally okay. We understand. So on day one of 23, if you want to sell your NFT on Tofu, you are free to do that. Of course, we welcome you to play the game, which will be very fun, and you'll be able to see the progress, the development of the game. One thing that we always say is that we are not here to stay for 1 month or 3 months. We are here to stay for 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. This is a long-term project. So yeah, the idea is to be here for long time. And we are here almost a year developing the game. So next year will be 1 year that we are actively like public developing the game. So you can see here avatars. So you can, while playing the game, you can have avatars like profile pictures of your character. So it will be like this, and the design can change, but it's these images here, the characters here that you can see. They will be in game. You can see each one costs like $2. Some of them are like $3, $4. It's kind of cheap, but it's avatar. It's just cosmetic again. Um, we have packs, so you can have some potions, energy potions, HP potions, a small bronze sword, and one wood shield for the starter pack. Anyways, you can read this, okay, and on the website. It's parallelium.io. You can check it by yourself instead of me saying everything here. Please check it. You don't need to connect your wallet. You can just check it, and don't be afraid as well. We are not here to.
You can just browse it.
We need to
Just
just
browsing it now.
yeah. We need to say it because we understand. All the scams out there, all the projects, websites that are dangerous. But you don't need to connect your wallet if you don't want to. You can just see by yourself. We are working on white paper, as you can see. Oh, there is one thing here that is really nice and really exclusive of Parallelium, which is a forge. So you can create your own sword. For example, you want to create an axe. You can put some, for example, you can put some bones, and you create your own sword, your own weapon. It's really cool. As you can see, you can even select the skin for your weapon. So for example, you want to create with this skin, you create with this skin, and you can even select the name. You can even choose the name of your weapon. So I don't know, Kratos X Kratos X, the God of War character. So you can even create your own NFT in the shop on the press sale. So
Excuse me, sir.
sure,
We're wondering. Some of my members asking if is it available on mobile, or do we have specific application like APK so we can download it and on when launched?
yeah, we don't have actually like in this first version of the closed alpha. We don't have a APK or a mobile version of the game because it's really early. A really early version of the game. We'll have like we plan to develop a mobile version of the game, of course. But for now, for the first version, it will be for PC on. You can try to log in on mobile, but I don't think it's compatible
Even
enough.
just for using browser
Yeah,
on
it's like
mobile, like such as Kiwi. Maybe
yeah,
I gonna test it out when
maybe
it's launched.
yeah. I think you can try it, but I don't think it will work 100% good. Because it's not being the focus now. The focus first is to develop a game for PC. Of course, they are like developing for PC, but thinking on mobile as well. But it's not the focus now. So first PC, and then through this year we have a whole year ahead. So we can like they will think about the mobile if it will be done this year, the next year, or not. But it's on the plans to have a mobile version because not everyone has a PC or can handle a PC. So the mobile is really important. We know that brings more people. I see a lot of people from Philippines as well that ask about mobile and would be really
Yeah,
cool.
most of us,
Yeah,
most of us using mobile,
yeah. It's like
especially here.
one of the plans is to have the game on mobile. So yeah, on this here you can craft your own NFT. Okay, I don't think you saw this on any other project. I may be wrong, but I myself I never saw something like this. You can craft your own NFT, select the name, and create your own NFT. So you can do this on Parallelium. But if you are thinking about joining, like spending money, I would recommend maybe for now the boxes because they are limited. There are supply for them. Yeah, we understand that the prices are high, and I will explain for you to understand why. So, for example, you both armor box, which contains one of these piece of armor, right? Um, you can sell the armor in every season of the game. We have a seasons. So, for example, season 1, season 2, season 3. When the game is reset, you can sell the NFT in the game. When you sell the NFT in the
So there
game,
will be
hmm,
so there will be like such PvP mode ranking system.
yes, it won't be available in the closed alpha, in the first version of the closed alpha, in the beginning, but it's being developed for sure. Our developers are working
Nice.
on the PvP. It's even on the white paper to have PvP, and it's like all good RPGs and do have PvP, and that's something that we plan to develop as well. So we have PvP, we have craft system, trading system, chat in the game. We have everything. The focus is fully on the game itself.
I've got a bunch of questions here about the market.
Sure.
Uh, gonna try it. So number one question is: there are 1,000 of GameFi project launch in the market today. What is our competitive edge? What makes us different? What makes Parallelium different and better than others? So little.
Yeah. What we can bring for you guys? and to make it different from all the other project is a long-term project and something that can be done. I'm sorry. Something that can be done for real. Like those projects that you say that they are coming to the market. Sorry, I'm talking. In, okay, um, just a moment. Let me just. Okay, so what we are bringing here is to bring a real game. Like this is not about creating a scan, like promising you return of investment when it's impossible to do. If everyone is making money off the game, you have to question yourself, like, um, from where is the money coming? Like, where they are bringing, you know, bringing the money for you. Like, not everyone will be able to make money on those projects. What we bring here is a real thing. You may or not make money in Parallelium. Sorry. You may or not make money in Parallelium. No. Let me just drink my.
Sure. No worries.
So, um, you can make or not money in Parallelium. My voice, my voice is gone.
It's all
let,
good.
let me just, you know, holy shit. Okay, so sorry guys. I don't know, my voice is filing, but anyways, I will talk this way anyways. Um, so you may or not make money in Parallelium. It's not 100% that you invest your money and you get the return of investment, because first of all, this is not an investment, this is a game. So what we are trying to bring here, and that makes Parallelium special, is this is a game where you can make money, and we are being real here with you. We are not here to promise you like, oh, you will be rich by playing the game. Not That's not possible, guys. What we are making here is first to make a game where some people will have fun, right? Some people will just play Parallelium for the fun. They don't care for the money. Like spending hours to make $1 or maybe $10. Some people don't like that, because they have conditions, better conditions. But other people will make it. Why not? By not spending some hours to make some money. Like weekly or weekend money in
Uh,
Parallelium. It's good.
so parallel in short, so Parallelium is just more focused on the game itself,
Yes, or
right?
focus on the game, and you can make earnings, but it's not like, oh, invest $100 and
So
get back $100. Like
it's
this.
up to you if you can make up some ROIs, something like that, right?
Yes, you have to put effort on the game. You need to think of a strategy. For example, you are a blacksmith and you want to create swords, forge swords or armors, and then you think, oh, people are not selling this kind of weapon, so I will collect the items and
Mm.
craft this sword and sell it on marketplace. And then people will see,
Mm.
oh, there is this word for me to buy. There is not a lot of supply, so you buy. You will be stronger. You kill monsters. This is a really um,
Uh,
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 play P2P marketplace game based. Let's say like that. You trade for other players. You buy, sell.
oh, nice.
That's how it works.
Isn't
So
I've got a question about that. Isn't it risky to trade on a trade player by player, such as scamming, right? Sometimes an RPG we get scams too in game. Like you're gonna need to trade the items, but he just gonna run away for the payments.
oh yeah, that won't be happening because it will be automatic. There will be a system. So you put it on trading, for example, in a trade window, or
Oh,
something like that,
nice.
and the people has
So,
to put the item, and you put the in-game currency, and then you to click on confirm or something like that, and there will be a
But
uh, yes.
but do we have some in-game marketplace, such as like marketplace built inside the game,
Yeah.
or just on the website only?
No, the idea is to be everything will be available inside the game. Like you
Ah,
don't even need to connect to check the website. You just need to log in and play the game. And everything you want
I've
to
got that.
do, you just do inside the game. Players will be
Ah, nice.
also be able to create their own marketplace in the future, but first we will implement a marketplace by the game. Or Parallelium has a marketplace inside the game. But the idea is that in the future, players can create their own marketplace. So, for example, you want to open a potion marketplace inside the game. You can open a
Ah,
marketplace.
just like Ragnarok or something
Yeah,
like that.
yes,
That
exactly. So you can
you
open
can
your own
some
shop.
such specific jobs can sell item out
Yeah,
on their own marketplace.
that's
So
exactly.
I've got another question, sir.
Sure,
So does Parallelium is open for multi-blockchain or is it stick with
sure.
the blockchain
Yes, it
it is now?
is totally open to any blockchain. The best thing here on Parallelium is, oh, pay attention because you know that question that the you have the chat making me is like what we can, like there are a lot of projects and what makes Parallelium different or something like that. Everything that I'm saying here you can put on that question and like answer to that question. So you ask about what is the last question?
Multi-blockchain.
Oh, blockchain, yeah.
The
So
yeah, multi-blockchain.
we are open to any blockchain. The best thing here on Parallelium is that we don't depend on blockchains. For example, BSC is closing the doors. What will happen with Parallelium? Nothing, because we are not we are not pegged with a blockchain. We are an off-chain game that uses the blockchain technology. That's it. So, for example, we have NFTs, but NFTs can be done on any blockchain. For example, you have a NFT that is on BSC, and BSC is over. What we do? We convert, we check the contracts of the old NFTs on BSC, and we put we create new contracts in another network, and that's it. Because everything is saved, is we have the log of everything inside the game. Everything that is in the game is stored on a server. It's not on the
Oh,
blockchain
nice.
itself. We are like off-chain game, but we make the use of the blockchain because it's amazing, right? You can trade, you can sell, you can do anything. But we
But
the
right now
floor
the flourish, which blockchain, the token, which
uh,
blockchain did he connected to?
the in-game the
The
in-game
token.
currency. The in-
Yes.
it's off-chain as well, so it's not like it won't be available, for example, in PancakeSwap or anything like that.
Oh, on
Um,
BSC.
no, it's a off-chain currency. It's like just in-game currency.
Oh,
You can swap it
okay.
to BUSD. So, for example, you have 100 florins, right? The in-game currency, and then you want to swap to withdraw it from your in-game wallet. Then you just click on somewhere which we are developing. So, for example, you want to withdraw all your floatings. So you click on a button, and then you'll be withdrawing all your floatings, converting, swapping all your floatings to BUSD, and then with BUSD you can do whatever you want. So the floatings,
Mm.
the in-game currency, it's not a token. We can't even say that it is a token. We don't even say, because it's an in-game currency. And for example, all the games out there, we don't say token, we just say currency. For example, League of Legends
Yeah.
has
Gold, something like that.
yeah, gold, silver, whatever. It's
So Zen,
it's in
most
game.
like for the players, in-game currency. So I've got one question here. How many characters we can own in a game?
For now, in the closed alpha, you can have just one character per account, but we plan to add more slots, so you can create more characters with the same account.
Ah,
But for now, it's just one character and one account. But you can create more accounts and send your NFT
bu-
from your MetaMask to the other account. You can do it, but in the next season, of course. But
okay.
for now, it's
Follow-up
just
question, sir. So,
sure.
follow-up question, sir. So, is there any chance that Parallelium is open for open class job? For example, I
Mhm.
am a mage, then I want to use the other job too in the same character, something like that.
So
Multi-job.
you are a mage and you want to?
Sure. Do such for example, I'm a mage. I'm using mage character, but I want I want to use like archer job too in the same character. Is it possible
Oh,
in the future plans for
so for example, you are
Paralium?
a mage and then you want to do archer things like that. Use archer.
Yeah.
Oh, it will be like free. You can use it. I'm not sure if you can really use it. Um, like I would like to test it here, but if I test it here, I'll be showing the address of the game. But
Yes.
I think it's blocked. You can't like change use, for example, archer in the mage. I think you have to really choose the class for now. It may change, of course, but in the future. But for now, you change. Oh yeah, you can't because there are the skills. You can't for now. It like using the archer or in the mage or archer in the sword with a sword. Oh, with the swordman. For example, you want to use the archer in a swordman. You can't for now. In the future, that may change, but for now, you can't. You have to select the class and you play as
Only
the
one
class.
class.
But you can create more accounts, like. But of course, there is the
More
problem.
characters in one account.
Yeah, but my tip here, guys, is take the time you need to create your character before you choose as your main character. Create more accounts. There is no problem to create more accounts. It's all off chain. You just put login, create, sign up. You put your login and your password, and you create your account. It will be really easy. The, yeah.
So another question, sir. So in alpha test, this coming alpha, so clan system or guild system and team cooperation is available or on the main launch only?
Yeah, guilds will be available. It's being developed right now by the devs. But in the closed alpha, in the beginning at least, it won't be available. In the Because we are developing, step by step. We are not trying to rush and deliver a poor game. Like we want to create something, and when it is good enough, we release, and then we develop a new thing, we release, so we can explore more content for more time. It's just like dropping everything. We would also like to do that, but we are a small team. We are just like 8 people right now developing the game. 3 developers. Uh, 2 of them are backend developers. So about this, which is important, as you can see here, our team is all doxed, all public. So, for example, if you want to see who is the CEO, CTO, you can go to the website, click on the LinkedIn icon, and you can see. who is the
I just
developer.
dropped your link last time.
Yeah, you can see
So,
here. Yes.
one more question, sir.
Hmm.
In terms in game security, so we all know that bots are around, right? So, any game guards to avoid bots,
Hmm.
like, do you have any game guards or such a partner game guards to avoid bots? Because it's really annoying in the game.
Game guides.
Yes, yes, yes.
So,
Game security to
oh,
prevent bots,
yeah, that's as a
bot
question.
users.
Yeah, in the last AMA that I did, they asked the same question about security, and we understand that this is really important, mainly for a game because this is off-chain game, and if people, for example, they manage to wreck or do something with the in-game currency, and they will be able to like withdraw a lot of money. But we are also planning what to do with that. For example, putting a limit for how much they can withdraw. This is a more tech stuff, more tech stuff. They can tell better than me, but they are working on the security, of course. We won't be releasing the game with failures, with glitch, bugs in the game. All games have bugs and glitches, but these security glitches and bugs, we plan to make sure that there is no way that they can, for example, we don't have like a pool, like for example, you can check the pool or something like that, but we'll make sure that people can't hack the game. This is really a concern for a project because there are a lot of games that are being hacked. They got hacked and there is nothing to do after they do that. So we are planning what to do, like um, implementing more security in the game with the mainly in the way people can withdraw, because if they find something they can withdraw a lot. But this is different from the other projects because they won't be able to like withdraw the pool in a wallet or something like that. That's not the case here in Parallelium. It's more code code system, security system for in the game in the game. I can't say much. I don't understand very well about technology. The coding part of the game. But if you go to our
Mm,
chat, you can ask to the CEO or developer what they can make about the security. But it's more, they will make sure to check everything, to make tests also. Make tests before launching the game. This is a closed alpha, so everything that happens is okay. It's a test. If people find bugs, glitches, it's okay. We will make sure to fix all the bugs. We also have bug hunt, so people can hunt bugs and be rewarded. In the future, we plan to do that. So, for example, if you find a bug that is making a lot of floodings, we can reward you
mm,
for finding the bugs. But we'll make sure to, hire, for example, a company that is that knows how to make hacking tests, which is called pen tests, so they can make the
yeah, yeah.
tests in the game. We'll make sure to make that everything is working just fine before launching the player version of the game. It may take time, but we don't want to mess with the game. So that's what we plan to do. We plan to test everything before releasing the live version of the game. It may take some time, yes, but in the end it will be worth it, the wait. So that's what we are doing about security. Security is
Yeah.
really important, and we understand. If you see the CEO, which is the CTO working on the project, he works on a bank, you know, so he understands about security. He works
All
for a
right.
bank.
So
Yes.
I've got here another question, sir.
Yeah.
So
If people have
who
questions, you
are
can always bring.
yeah who are your partners and what's the achievement and previous projects?
Sure, I'm letting a video here of the game runs while we talk. So our partners, like in terms of big partners, right? Usually this question is about like big
Yeah.
partnerships or something like that. Actually, we are building this, I would say, by ourselves. We don't have a lot of partners and investors in the back. We wish we would like would wish that we had big partners and investors, but we are building this basically by ourselves. Like there is no big investors or big partners. We have some projects, but they have their own project and all their own stuff. Have this project here you can check in the website. We have we have like guilds in partnership, which is not here on the website. For example, your guild is a partnership with us, but it's not on the website. We have a lot of guilds in these terms of partnership, but this is a small, like, not. It's of course it's important, okay, but you know, in terms of partnerships, which is something that people look like, oh, they are partnerships with, I don't know, a big project or a big company. We don't have. We have a partnership actually, which is a big company, which is a good thing that is coming in 23, which is called Media or something like that. Let me, media, it's like media.com. You can, I will,
Mm.
let me sure here. So here,
You can drop the link in the chat.
this is one of our partnerships. We are still talking with them, but it's almost done already. So we will be listing our project on Media, uh, on this site here, on this website, which is a marketplace. There is a big community of gamers. They focus on the play and earn and not play to earn, which is really important. This idea, this idea of being a play and earn game is really important. I recommend you guys to check them. They have some real games here, really nice games that you play and earn, like Parallelium. You play, and as a consequence of playing the game, you earn something. It's not like, oh, put $100 and get $100 in a week. No, this is like there are some projects that are trying to build something real. So check
Yeah,
them.
most project
Yeah. So
really telling like that.
yeah, it will be common in the future. There won't be like projects that are promising return of investment in the future. I don't think so. That's like in in some day that will be less common than what it is today. Today it's very common. Every day there is a new project that says, "Oh, invest 100 and get 100 in a week." Every day there is a new project. We are not worried about this kind of project because we know that they don't survive for long, right? They stay online for
Yeah,
three
some
months,
of them is
3 months and
focused
dies.
on the blockchains.
Yeah, they just make a bad image for projects, real projects. So with Parallelium we are trying to make things real here, and with you'll see more of this kind of project like Parallelium. In the future you'll see more. For now, people is like, oh, you don't have return of investment, so why would I invest in your project? They are like that. Oh, I won't get money, so why would I invest? You get money, but you have to put time, you have to put effort on the game, you have to
You need
play
to
the
grind, especially
grind.
RPG.
Yes, you need to put some effort on the game. It's not magical. So in the future, it will be really common, this kind of games. Okay, hear what I'm saying, but that's the future. And it won't keep like projects they making a lot of scams like that. People will reach a certain time where people will say, ah, I'm done. I won't join any more project because I lost a lot of money with these scam projects. So at some time, people will not see that. They won't. If you see the market right now, people are already lost in losing interest in most of projects because they know what happens in the end. The project don't stays for long. They die in 3 months. So what we are trying to build here is a long-term project. You buy a NFT now, and in the next years, you still have the game. You still have the NFT. You might have made some money or not. It depends on you. So yeah, what we are building here is a real game, and a real
Anyway,
board
sir,
game. Sure. Yes.
I'm really wondering as a player.
Hmm.
So do you have any storyline on Parallelium?
Yes, we have, and that's a good thing, like a main thing as well, because Alan, which is the CEO, the creator of Parallelium, he writes a lot. You know, he likes to write a lot of histories about a lot of lore about the game. He sometimes he sends a big text, like a wall of text in the chat, which is a lore, a story of the game. He
Yeah.
wants also to write books in the future, but yes, the game will have the main quest, the main history of the game, which you can learn more about the
As the main
universe.
quest, the
Yes,
daily quest.
yes, we have
So do we have
some.
that on the
Yep,
Parallelium and some special quests to gain more items or
yes,
whatsoever? So
that's
we do have that on Parallelium.
yes. There will be lore in a lot of lore in the game. Another great news that I want to share with you guys is that the closed alpha, which is releasing in 9 days, will be fully in English. The early version of the game is in Portuguese because we are from Brazil, okay? So the core team of Parallelium is from Brazil, if you don't know yet, but we are from Brazil. So the early version of the game was totally in Portuguese, and we understand that you don't speak Portuguese, of course.
It's
So
really hard.
so in the next version of the game, it will be in English. It's already done. The translation is complete. So you can expect to play the game and all the dialogues of the game, the names, everything in English. Okay, so you'll be able to experience the game and understand everything that is going on. So that's a
How about
sure, yeah,
this coming alpha? So is it payable only for NFT holders
playable
on
for
the alpha test?
I don't.
NFT holders. NFT holders.
Oh, holders, NFT holders. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, in the closed alpha, if you have an NFT, you'll be able to play the game. Like the closed alpha will be only people that has NFTs will be able to play in the closed alpha. So if you own an NFT in a giveaway, you'll have to wait a little more to play the game because first we will be opening the doors to people that is buying the NFTs. So if you are a content creator or if you both NFTs, you'll be able to play first the game. And then we will open the doors to people that has won NFTs in giveaways. But it's like the closed alpha, so everyone will be able to test the game, and then we will release the open version of the game where everyone can play, even if they don't have an NFT. So if you want an NFT, aside from having an NFT that will be valuable in the future, if you, of course, if you keep playing and in the future, because you won't be giving NFT forever, and that's important to know. One of the things that we don't want to do is to like generating NFTs. The idea is that in the future, players create the NFTs. I don't think I said about this, but in the game, for example, you have a gold sword in the game, but it's not an NFT. It's just a gold sword that is inside the game. Did you know that you can make that NFT into an NFT? Yes, you can do it in Parallelium. You can pick an in-game item and convert it to an NFT. You pay the gas, of
Hmm.
course, and maybe a transaction, a small transaction, but it will be like nothing, like just the gas of the network, and you can convert the item to an NFT, and then you can sell it to Tofu NFT or whatever marketplace. So that will be possible in Parallelium. And so in the future, we won't be selling NFTs like we are today. This is just for the beginning, like, oh, so here are the NFTs that will start the adventure. But in the future, after a few years from now, players will be generating NFTs, new NFTs, not us. We won't be selling NFTs. We plan to just sell like cosmetics items, just sell um, skins, avatars, and things like that. Just like any other game. For example, League of Legends, they sell skins.
Yeah.
They sell Battle Pass. I don't know. I think it's Battle Pass, right?
It's not profitable, but
Yeah.
such skins sometimes not profitable, but too many players to buy it.
Yeah, so we plan to sell skins and avatars and and anyways, the cosmetic items of the
I
game.
I've got another question about the game.
Sure.
So we have stats, right, in the game.
Yes.
So is it manually added or automatic?
You can
Such as you can customize your
yep,
stats or
you can totally customize your character the way you want. For example, if you want to spend all your points after the level up
yeah, yeah.
in HP, you can you can create a tank, and a really big tank that has only HP, and it has a lot of life. Or if you want to create a mage that has a lot of intelligence, you can spend all your points in intelligence. You can make the way you want. Like we said, this
Yeah,
is a
that was
really,
nice.
really real RPG game. This is not just click and watch game. This is the game you'll be able to play. You have to fight the bosses. Well, we had an
Is
event.
it automatic
What?
auto fight or you need to control?
No, no, no. This is an insult. I'm just kidding, but this is not automatic. It's just totally. You have to
Ah,
really put. You know, you have to move the character,
nice.
click, use skills with buttons, and you play the game. Like really need to play the game.
Nice,
On
nice. That was very good.
Yeah, it's a game. Like the idea is even like to not stop, but to bring more players. Just people that plays games, just gamers. Because we need to see. We also need people that wants to have fun. So in the next year, we plan to bring more gamers to our community so they can play the game. They can experience this game that we are building. So if you like games, guys, I invite you to join the community to play the game. We always like is giving away some NFTs, but since you this is yearly, this is the best time because, like I said, we won't be giving away NFTs forever. It makes no sense to be giving away NFTs. So,
One
jo-
last question, sir.
sure.
One last question, sir. So we all know how much do we need to spend to start the game?
Today in this closed alpha version, which is like really limited, we just want to like reward players that are supporting us. Today, if you spend $50, you can have access to the game. But maybe you don't have that money to expand in the game, and we understand that. So as the seasons passes, for example, season 1 is ending, the season 2 is live now, so now you have to expend $20 to enter the closed alpha, and then season 3 is live, and then it's just $10. Season 4 is like don't know, $5, $1. So, and in the end of all the seasons, or in the end of closed alpha, it will be free. You don't need to expend anything to play the game. Like I say, this is a game. We don't want to put barriers, to make impossible for people to play. Just people that has money can play. No, that's not the idea. Everyone will be able to play, but if they want to make money playing for free, they have to put time on this. So they will craft items, sell items in the game, but it will be possible. Of course, we are not here uh, trying to lie to you, like, oh, you'll be rich by playing. But I think you guys understood what I mean when I say play and earn, which is like play, and as a consequence of playing the game, putting effort, spending time, you are able to earn something. So that's the idea of Parallelium.
That's nice. So maybe that's all, sir. Any future plans to share with for the community?
Sure, yeah. I think the guilds is, I already say this, but guilds are being developed at the moment. Like we have a group where we talk, and the developers is already developing some the guild system. So the guild system is already a thing. It's not implemented yet, but during closed alpha you will be able to experience the guild system and try and help us build a better game. So yeah, that's the guild system. We have the media, the partnership with media or media, which is a big company of play and earn games. They are focused on play and earn games like Parallelium. In there you'll probably find more games that you play, and then as a consequence of playing you earn. So we are making a partnership with them. We have more partnerships as well, more big partnerships. One of them is Revenant, but it's not yet announced. Both of them are not yet announced, but it will be announced. And in 23, we plan to achieve a lot of things. We plan to have more partnerships. We plan to have a big community. We plan to bring more real games for the game. Talking about the features of the game, aside from guilds, we have more classes in the game. For example, Necromancer, or more classes in the game, skins. A lot of things is being developed. Even maybe the land system we are planning to also implement in the next year, but we don't like saying what we can do. It's better to people like follow the project, to see by themselves the progress. We have a lot of plans. The idea is that this game will have a lot of things. This is just the beginning, just a small part of what Parallelium is. So the idea is to be a big RPG where you have a lot of things to do, like a lot of maps, bosses,
So are
more
you open?
chapters. So
Are you
PvP.
open to be on the Steam?
What?
Be on Steam, so it's.
Steam?
Are you open on the Steam? Yeah, Steam,
Steam.
the gaming hub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't list the game on Steam because of the NFTs, They don't accept games with
Yeah,
NFTs.
right.
That's the
They,
problem.
they just want the pure game.
Yeah, they just want Web 2, like nothing with crypto or NFTs. We really wish that we could do and list our game on Steam, but we can't because of their policy rules. So we can't. But we are planning to bring more real gamers to our community so they can play the game, experience this game that we are building. The craft system is also a feature that will be available in the game in the closed alpha probably. So you can craft your own item inside the game. So you collect this item, more items of course, and you craft a sword, a bronze sword or something
Mm.
like that. We also hunting system here in the video. It's hunting. You can sit here
I'm
to
really, I'm really curious about that bounty system.
bounty system. Yeah.
The bounty hunting thing.
Oh yeah, that will be really cool. Like, but that's it for hunting players.
I
Like,
I've got one more question about here in the community.
sure,
What is the purpose of the land in the future?
the landing will be like, so if you want to create your own marketplace, it won't be just like in the game you said. I know how like the MMORPGs do that, but they create a, I don't know, a bench where you can sell your items, right? It's just a small, I don't know, a table. They do things like that in other RPGs, but in Parallelium you'll be able
She,
to construct, to create your own marketplace. So there will be a rolling construction in the map. This is a 3D map, right? So for example here, so the lands will be like this. So for example, you are seeing this house here inside of the trees. So if you want to create, so for example, you have this land here. It's still being developed, of course. This I'm saying just, but it's not. It maybe it's not gonna be like this. But for example, you have from. Let me share. Okay. So for example, from this box to this tree is a land, and you can create a marketplace here where people will enter your marketplace and buy items from you. So to create the marketplace, you need a land. So that's the land will be
mm,
used by for that. So you can create your own marketplace or something like that. Maybe a tavern or something like that. That's how
so
it's
there
gonna
will
be.
be any revenue for the land. There will be any revenue like additional payments for the land or taxes.
Oh, yeah, it's being developed yet. So we don't have the land system yet. I won't say like if we have a tax or revenue. For example, if you have a marketplace and you sell potions, the most of the money from the potions you sell is yours. That's 100% sure that the most of the money is yours. We won't be taking money from you. But we may have a tax. Maybe uh, because how we make money. This is also another important question. Uh, you know, just putting it
Mm.
together with your question. The company makes money in the future by taxing the transactions inside the game. That's how we plan to make money for the company in the future. But most of the money is from the player. So if you sold a potion for 10 florins, 9 florins is yours, and 1 florin is for the company, for example. Just giving a example. So the idea is to be like the government, the real life government, where they have some taxes from from everything. But of course, we don't want to be like invasive, like taking a lot from players. But that's how the idea of the company to make money. Of course, selling skins, but players will also be able to create and sell their own skins in the game. So, for example, today, if you want to create a skin and sell for other players, you can. You just have to contact our CEO, the developer, and he will give you all the information, and you pay someone to create your own skin, and you put the skin on your marketplace. And if someone buys, you get the money, most of the money. That's what we are doing today, by the way. If someone has interest, maybe we have artists here or something like that, or someone that has this vision of selling skins in the game, which is really good, guys. You won't see this in most of the games. Like, you can sell your own skin in the game. So, for example, you created a skin, and the skin will be here in your pre-sale, in your shop, And the author here, I don't think it has the author. It had the author of the skin, but yeah, you can sell the skin, and for example, this skin you created, and if someone buys, you get the money from it because you created the skin. Yeah. So,
Nice. So maybe that's all, sir.
hmm?
Maybe that's all. Maybe that's all. There's nothing question in the
Oh, sure.
community right now.
Let me see if I have
Um,
something to add here. Um,
a little message to invite our community to your game before we end.
okay. Yeah. Guys, if you would like to play a real game and a long-term project, Parallelium is the game you are looking for. If you are tired of projects dying in 3 months or not giving you the promise, like they plan a lot of things, they plan to make a PvP, they plan to do I don't know, a lot of things. They have the money. Sometimes they have a lot of like 100, I don't know, $2 million. They promise to create a PvP system, and they don't, because since the beginning they were scams, most probably, because with 2 millions and they can't implement a PvP in the game. That's crazy. So in Parallelium, we are building this from the scratch, with no big funds behind it, with no big team behind it, with no big partners behind it. Of course, we want big partners. If someone is watching and has a company or something, we are looking for sure. But what I want to say here is that we are building something real with real people. Everyone is doxed. We are building something for the long term. We are very transparent with everything we do, and we are building. Um so yeah, if you are looking for something that is going to last for years, where you can have fun and you can maybe make some earnings, of course it depends on you. Then the game you are looking for is Parallelium. We know that it's very simple today, but it's in development game. It's always being developed. It's always being in progress. So I invite you to join our community or Discord, and see by yourself how we are doing, what we are doing, what is new, what is coming, what is changing, because you have patch notes of things that we are changing in the game. For example, we are putting more damage in a sword, so you can see. Anyways, you can see everything that we are doing in your Discord. Also, OG role, which is a role that only people that is on this 22 will be able to get. Okay, so join our Discord and go to the channel, pick your OG role, and then you get OG role, which we can give an emblem, a title, or an avatar, a skin, So this is really exclusive, and this is for for the beginning of our journey, because we have a long path uh, ahead. I always say this, and I will say it again. What you see today in Parallelium is just the beginning. It's just it's just a small step of what we are building. We won't stop now. This is just like the really beginning of the game, of everything that we are building. We still on closed alpha, then we release the live version of the game. So we have a lot of things. I want to invite you all, even if you can't buy NFTs, you will be able to play for free, or maybe you can get NFTs in giveaways. So you are welcome to join your community and enjoy this adventure. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope you guys liked the AMA. If you have questions or if I didn't answer very well, you can go to our chat in Discord or Telegram and you can ask us, and I will be gladly to answer everything. Okay? I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for
Yeah, I
listening.
sir, I forgot to ask. Is there any level cap in the game?
Level, level.
Level cap.
Oh, okay.
For example, max level.
Oh, yeah, there is, but like it's really hard to level up on Parallelium. For example, no one we
Ah,
open or close or early version of the game, and no one got to level 10 because it's really hard to level up.
oh,
It's really
nice,
hard to level up.
nice.
We want you to feel
Hey,
like
that's
the we
you
want,
really need it grind.
yeah,
You really need to put effort.
and you want you to feel the difference of leveling up. Oh, I'm
Oh
level
yeah.
1, he's level 5, but he's more strong because level 5 is uh, green the way to there. So yeah,
Ah,
it will be a real game. I invite you all to join and test the game by yourself. It will be really fun. And this is just the beginning. Everything is gonna be better in the future for Parallelium. This is just the beginning. Even the AMAs, for example, this AMA, um, maybe in the future it's way better than what it is now. Maybe we'll have a beautiful girl
graphics.
instead of instead of a bearded guy here. So that's just
It's all good. Your answers are
so it's in the future it will be.
really great, really, really pressure to have you right now, sir.
Thank you guys. Really nice to be
Thank you,
here in your
guys.
community, and see you guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Right. So check out this January 1, right? For the alpha test.
What?
January 1? January 1, right?
Oh
The
yes,
alpha, yeah. See you there.
day 1 of January of 23. It's the closed alpha of the closed alpha version of the game, where everyone that won it, not everyone that won NFTs, but everyone that bought and content creators will be able to test the game. So you'll probably be watching some videos of Parallelium in the next months. But if you want NFTs, you'll also be able to test the game, and you can play the game, test everything. It will be really nice.
So,
And you can see by yourself, the most important thing is you don't need to buy anything if you don't think it's not worth. You can play it first. For example, the pre-sale is open, but maybe you feel insecure to buy NFTs. So you wait until day 1 of January. You play you see people playing. You see what they are saying about, and then you buy if you want. It's all okay, guys. We won't stop here. No matter what happens, we are not stopping here. Like I said, we want to make it better than what it is today, and it will be, I'm sure. Thank you, Tomato. Thank you, guys.
yeah, thank you, sir. Really, really good to have you here.
Very nice.
We've learned a lot about Parallelium. So, guys, later, before before kayo mag-out, gonna give the giveaways from Parallelium. Three of them. So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you again.
Thank you guys, thank
Mm,
you everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
thank you, and have a Merry Christmas, everyone. You know, before
yeah,
this,
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Merry
this
And
Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and yeah, this is our last Parallelium AMA. So thank you so much, guys. Next year we have more, and maybe we can do
More
more
updates.
AMAs here. Bye, guys. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir. Thank you, sir. So, yun. Nilis mo na sa